my closet today. We're going to start off by showing you a bit of my little makeover in the closet. It's not much of a makeover, it's more of like a little spruce up. I wanted my closet to feel like a space I can come to and get away and just get ready. I wanted it to feel like very feminine. I have been working on building my wardrobe, my capsule wardrobe, and I want it to be easy for me to dress, so I can walk in here and I can grab something and it can match with this piece and everything kind of just flows together. So I'm slowly kind of building on that. I still think I need to declutter a little bit because there are a lot of items in here that I don't touch as often. But I am also not back to my pre-pregnancy size, so I don't want to declutter things that I might end up loving later on once I'm back to normal. So I'm kind of just holding off on that for a bit, but I have decluttered like other things that I know for sure I don't like anymore. So I'm always decluttering. You can call me the decluttering queen because I truly love to declutter. It feels so nice. On this side, I have my dresses hanging here. I have some baskets up here. I have swimsuits in one basket, and on the other side I have more like scarves and gloves and things for like the winter time. And then I have a couple bags there. I have just tops and stuff here, a few cardigans here, and I have some coats behind this mirror. And then I have shoes all along the top and more shoes along the bottom. And something new that I added to my closet is this oval mirror right here, and I love it because I don't have a mirror in my bedroom. I actually moved it to the guest room. So I really wanted one in my closet, especially because I have the space to like set one up and then like step back so I can like, you know, see the full outfit. I've also thought about removing like this bottom rack, I don't know, just to like kind of open up the space here. But for now, we're not trying to do like a huge project. I've also thought about wallpapering this closet, which maybe I will do in the future, but it's just kind of tricky because of all of these racks I have that I would probably have to remove if I really truly want to like wallpaper all of it. For now, we're just going to keep it simple, add a little bit of things that can just make it feel much cozier without having to, you know, do a big old makeover. My iced coffee with me. The kids are all settled playing in the big playroom area, so I'm gonna tackle this for now. Later on in this video, I'm going to take you along with me as I prepare my toddler's birthday party. It's going to be ice cream, like vintage ice cream birthday party theme, and it's going to be like a simple backyard party, and I'm excited to show you more of that a bit later. But first, let me show you this side of my closet. So on this side of my closet, it's like a little nook with a window, and some people might think that it's weird to have a window in the closet, but I think it's the best thing ever, because especially if it's a space this big that I can walk into, a walk-in closet. It's just amazing to have a natural light, especially having the mirror here. And then I just purchased this vanity so that I can have the natural light on my face when I do my makeup and get ready. So this vanity, I purchased it on Facebook Marketplace and I absolutely love it. I'm so happy that I was able to snatch this up. It's perfectly sized for this area. I made sure that it was a smaller one, and I also made sure that it didn't have a mirror. Usually when I show people, they're like, where's the mirror? And I just really didn't want a mirror on it because, like I said, I didn't want anything blocking like the natural light from coming in, and I rather just have like a tabletop mirror. So I was really trying to work with this window here. And then so the style of this vanity is like French country, French provincial. That's the style that I ended up going for, and I truly love it. It does have this mirror here, but I'm not sure if I'll really use that too much. It's super vintage. You can tell it's like very good material. I do plan to clear these up. These are like luggages. I'm not sure if I want to keep those there. And I did need a chair, like a seat. So I found one on Amazon for a good price, and I feel like it matches pretty well with the style of like the French country style. So let me show that to you. Here it is. I just put it together a little while ago and I love it. It doesn't like match the color, but I was totally fine with that. I don't like when things like perfectly match sometimes, but I just think it goes in general. And I also wanted something that can slide and go under so that it doesn't take up this space, especially because I have this door, and then I didn't want it to like get in the way of like a big chair here. So I think it's just so cute and pretty, and I'm just so happy that it's all coming together with just little things that I slowly buy. I also ordered this rug on Amazon. I wanted something feminine and floral, and I wanted for this walkway area as I enter the closet. So let's put this down now and hope that it's a good size for this area. Okay, I love it so much. Tucked it under this, so that kind of will help from it moving around if that does happen. Another thing that I'm thinking is I want to get like an ottoman here in the center. That it could be like a little area, the kids to come in and, you know, just like sit with me. I typically will have someone standing around me and just like talking to me or chatting with me. I usually have company. Also this mirror, I added this mirror here. It was just like a random mirror I had like laying around my closet, and I decided to put it up here recently where I got this one. So I'm probably gonna move it out now that I have this big mirror. And then here along here, just like little tops that are just like under tops or sleeping tops. I just want to show you this right here. I got this at Venice in Italy when we lived there. One of my souvenirs from when we lived in Italy, and I so love it. I ended up adding this wall piece right here. Like I said, I'm going for like the French provincial look. So I want to add some like floral decor right around this area. I also picked up this mirror on Amazon, and it's a bit on the cheaper side. I thought it was going to be different, but it still works for now. And I can just set it here on my vanity. I also have this little tray thing that I can put like earrings, like little jewelry pieces on here. So I'm going to kind of like set up a few things on the vanity. This is my makeup bag. I am very simple when it comes to makeup, so I'm not sure. I kind of just want to keep everything in the bag so I can easily move it around. But I'll see. I might end up setting up my brushes just to make it easier whenever I get ready. For now, I'm going to keep it in the bag. I picked up this doily from the thrift store. It's like an antique type of store, and anytime I go there, I go for their doilies because I love them. They're so pretty, and they're kind of hard to find. Like you would think you can find them easily at thrift stores, but I never do, except for that one. Put it this way. Maybe that, like that. I've been using tallow for a little while, and I love it. It's amazing on my skin. I'm seeing all the benefits of it, and I just highly recommend it. This one I actually made myself. So if you're interested, I will probably make some more soon, and I will put them up on my website to offer them to you friends if you are interested in some tallow. This one is the Wildflower Meadow. It smells amazing, and I use chamomile essential oil, and if you know about essential oils, they are expensive, especially the chamomile. It's like a little tiny bottle and costs a lot, and I buy it from a very high quality place. I always make sure everything's high quality, organic, because I use this for my family, so I always make sure to go for the highest quality ingredients. So I am planning to put some like white, like lace type of curtains here. On this side of my closet, I have like this little corner. I have some storage areas here, and then I have these that I picked up at TJ Maxx. They were on clearance. I plan to put some storage in here or let me know what you think about my little closet spruce up makeover thing. Now we're going to move on to my toddler birthday activities. As I was brainstorming my 3-year-old's birthday party get-together, I wanted to lean more into a simple, old-school birthday party. I'm not big on super extravagantly themed birthday parties. For example, instead of a Sleeping Beauty themed party with Princess Aurora's face all over everything, I'd rather lean more towards all the beautiful cottagecore style things that I love about that movie, which is what we did for my daughter Aurora's birthday party a couple years ago. It was more about woven baskets, blueberries, pretty cotton dresses, mushroom decor. This year for her party, the theme I went for is vintage ice cream party. All I did was buy a vintage sign, some vintage print ice cream cups, wooden spoons, and good old-fashioned Neapolitan ice cream. I added fresh flowers and a pretty garland that is usually set up in Aurora's bedroom. I really like leaning into 90s style birthday parties. When I was growing up, everything was kept so simple. It was less stress on mom, but still so much fun. I really enjoy making my kids' birthday cakes. There have been a couple really decorated cakes I've made, but I enjoy it so much more when I keep it simple. Literally just cake and frosting and either fruit or sprinkles as a topping. When I look back at photos of mine and my husband's childhood birthdays, everything is just so simple, and that's exactly what I'm going for. Simple balloons, cake at home, maybe pizza or hot dogs. If it's the summertime, then some water play. If it's winter, maybe an indoor movie night. Ironically, this year we sort of went all out with the water play. The grandparents pitched in with us to buy a giant water slide, and I am just so happy about it. It's like a mini water park in our backyard. It's perfect because especially in this season of life, where aside from the two big girls, I have two littles that are under 3, and going out often is just not an option, and it isn't fun, honestly, when we do it too often. And you might already know that I'm big on slowing things down, so having a water slide in the backyard for my kids and their neighborhood friends to enjoy is just perfect. My 3-year-old has been so excited for her birthday, talking about it daily, but on the actual day, she was slightly overwhelmed. I intentionally kept it small, but she was already over it pretty early on. I kept the birthday festivities under 2 hours and let the big kids continue on so that the 2 littles can have a nap. I know she loved it though. She loved her presents and the water slide and everyone celebrating her. She just couldn't hang as long. Sometimes I just stop and think about how surreal it all is. The fact that I'm a mom, I'm a homeowner, I'm out here planning birthday parties and setting things up in our own backyard. It's something I used to dream about, and now I'm actually living it. It's not always perfect or easy, but I'm so grateful for this life. I will always appreciate the simple things. After all the birthday fun, I found myself back in the quiet, cleaning up the little footprints and puddles from the barefoot kids running in and out of the house. It made me think about how these are the days I'll look back on with so much nostalgia. The little messes with the sticky counters, the sound of laughter echoing through the yard. They're all part of the kind of life I once hoped for. And it's not always glamorous, but it's full, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.